Yesterday, Kate came to me crying. She was more hurt than I had ever seen her before.
Oh, Dorothy,
Please, I want you to understand what that does to a parent. Seeing your child hurt is worse than any pain you can possibly feel yourself.
Well, lovely as that sounds, Kenny, I usually skip breakfast. When you reach 45, you have to keep an eye on your figure, if you know what I mean.
Blanche, who do you think you're fooling?
Oh, all right, 48.
It's not what I mean. I mean, what are you doing in this place? You don't belong here.
I most certainly do.
Stan, can you come back tomorrow?
Well, we were thinking about playing bridge.
Oh, Stanley, stop that!
Dorothy, in any event, your part here is done. And I'm going to recommend as the concluding and most important step in your treatment that you both spend at least 2 years apart. No phone calls, no visits, nothing.
Be able to surprise you again.
We figure this is the only way to do it. Oh, you really did a great job. I don't know what to say.
Say, it's conga time.
I can't let that happen. I just can't.
Oh, my God. It's worse than I thought. Now, this is more baffling than the Paxton Osgood case. First, Rose had to lie about the money, and now she's hiding some deep, dark secret about Charlie.
Well, Blanche, whatever it is none of our business. Come on, Ma, let's go to bed.
What? No job is worth having to date women.
Blanche, bilingual refers to a person who speaks more than one language.
Oh, well, why did I think it was something sexual? Anyway, that's why I signed up for a Spanish class at night school. Now, that's a...
You must be Michael's parents. Mama, put your glasses on. Oh, my Lord.
This is mud on our faces. We're not really black. No, if he sees me sitting, he'll think I have arthritis.
Sophia?
Augustine?
You shrunk.
What man in your suitcase?
Right. Picture it. New York City, 1956. I was a young widow returning to Sicily. There I was on the boat alone, watching Lady Liberty grow smaller in the distance, when suddenly I heard a voice from the vicinity of my knees.
They're your worst feature. But competitive is right up there.
Do you believe that?
No, I always thought your bony feet were your worst feature. Nighty-night.
Wait a minute. You haven't told me about the double date.
It was a complete disaster.
Oh, you mean Rose and her guy didn't hit it off?
Oh, no, they got
Oh, even the birds do it that way when they migrate.
I don't believe this.
Could be worse. We could be going to Beaver Falls.
Beaver Falls? That's my stop.
It's a dinner party, and I plan to show cleavage.
Well, if anybody's going to do it, it should be me.
Why you?
Because I am the best under pressure.
And she bears a striking resemblance to Barnaby Jones.
Blanche.
Of course I mean it. Look at her. My cab driver would fall in love.
Oh, I'll get it. Harry.
Ah, my pretty.
Oh, Harry. Everybody, this is Harry. Harry, this is Rose.
Rose.
And Dorothy.
Dorothy.
And this is Sophia.
I can't take you.
Why not?
I just can't.
Is there someone else? Oh. There's somebody else. Oh, a girlfriend. You got a wife?
Oh, Blanche, not until you know the reason why I keep telling you that I can't sleep with you.
Ma, listen, maybe watching some TV in another room might be a good idea.
Fine, Dorothy, but keep the volume down.
Ma!
It's all right, Dorothy. It's already out.
I'm so sorry Helltown was canceled. Frank, I'm sorry. Please tell me that's a Nehru jacket.
No, it's not.
Rose, let's go heat up the lasagna. Come on.
What am I going to do?
Just calm down. I'll show you an old Sicilian trick. This is how I grew up poor and managed to eat in the best restaurants in all of Italy. Watch. Look, learn. It's awful. Swill.
Instead of making love.
Oh, I don't care about that anymore. I don't care about anything anymore. Life has no meaning.
So, who's for popcorn?
I don't know what to expect of myself with this.
To Blanche. Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Good morning, girls.
Good morning, Blanche. Rose opened your letter. Blanche, I didn't.
Oh, it's no problem, honey. It's just another one of those letters from Meryl. I would read it to you anyway. They're not personal.
Not personal. That's right, Stanley. And please, let me know where you and Bubba register for your China. Wouldn't even budge for Julio Iglesias.
I know grief. It takes time.
Please, Rose. Listen, if you're Irish, you have a wake. You eat, you cry, you drink, you vomit, and you're done. If you're Jewish, you cry, you sit, you eat for 7 days, you put on 10 pounds, and it's over.
In her case, the same thing.
Dorothy, you want to hear my idea? You won't believe it.
Sorry, Blanche, I can't.
What's the matter, Dorothy?
I don't know what to do. I just don't know. I was in front of the class, and I couldn't talk. I was too...
Like this.
Don't be silly. I'm enjoying every minute.
Every hour. I can't believe the buses are so late. I suppose I should call the kids again. Are you sure you shouldn't call your daughter? Mother's Day isn't until tomorrow. She knows I'll be there.
Expense. At least Blanche kept her word. She didn't laugh.
And you know why? I was singing a little song in my mind, Camptown Races. I didn't hear a word you said. She said she had a date tonight and she wants you to go out with him. What kind of artist?
An unsuccessful one. I haven't sold a painting in a year. I haven't eaten in a week. Last night I burned all my brushes just to stay warm.
Wow, that must have been beautiful.
I just hate to see an artist suffer. Look here.
Rose, spit it out.
But Dorothy...
Right now, Rose. This is Fred Flintstone.
I knew. I wish I had had that with my mother. You know, when she died, George and I got to the hospital too late. I didn't get to say goodbye to her. And now I'm not going to get to say goodbye.
Stop it, Blanche. Rose can beat this. Hell, if I can beat it, she can. And you know how I know? Because she's
Hidden honeymoon hideaway in the Poconos.
Where every cottage is April in Paris.
And every bathroom, Calcutta in July.
Do you remember how I convinced you to let me back into bed?
No.
I've got a crush on you.
Nobody reported any lost glasses. Not lost! Stolen. I want cops on this. Big, burly, steroid-crazed cops.
Sophia!
Oh, fine. Get one for Blanche, too. Throw it on my tab. Down with McCracken.
Your boss is coming here?
Yeah, a week on strike has had its effect on business. He wants to negotiate. I insisted we do it on our turf. That's him. Let him in. I gotta prepare the table.
Stroke, 2 aneurysms, and a spastic colon.
Sounds like a guy I play checkers with. Hi, Renee.
Oh, hi, Rose.
Then you will talk to him tonight.
I will try.
Oh, Renee.
Dorothy, it's crazy, but I feel like how can I bother him? He's doing all this important stuff, saving lives. And I'm gonna bother him because I'm a little unhappy.
They're called Longenherden. What is called Longenherden?
The helmet with the horns.
Why, for 2 seconds.
Girls!
Okay, that once, but she didn't know I was watching. And she looks so beautiful. Oh my God, if a woman with all my gifts is jealous of her, I can't imagine what a woman like Rose must be thinking. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the farm.
Dorothy. Happy birthday, Ma.
Ah, shut up.
You're welcome. What are you doing? You're gonna be late for your birthday party at Guido. Stan's in the car waiting.
I'm not going.
What do you mean? You're here.
James, I'm here about the car.
Miles? No, honey, it's James. You stay right there and I'll get the keys.
How much mileage has she got on her?
Listen, Kate, I hear that you and Dennis are back together.
That's right. We're leaving for the airport now.
Kate, I want to say something.
Yeah?
No, not to you, to Dennis. Dennis, I want to speak with you.
Mother.
It's all right, Kate.
Is your name Dennis?
Hey, I want to be...
Dorothy, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to leave today.
Oh, because of Blanche?
No, it has nothing to do with Blanche. You know, something unexpected has come up.
What, back home? Is it serious?
It's not back home, but it is serious.
What are you talking about?
Well, Ma practically pushed us together.
Mama, may I see you in the kitchen?
You look mighty pretty today, pussycat.
This isn't going to work, you little stick person.
What did I do?
You fixed my ex-husband.
I got a job over at Captain Jack's Seafood Shanty.
Why?
I need money.
I'll give you money.
Big deal, you give me an allowance. Who do I look like, Dennis the Menace?
Look, Ma, you're 81. Now, working all day in a fast food place is too much for you. I absolutely forbid it.
Really, Warden? What are you gonna do, send me back to that crummy old folks home? Hi, Sophia. Rose, I was just telling Sophia what a wonderful day we had.
Wonderful, my foot. Blanche, you saw that dolphin all tangled up in that tuna boat's net.
Thousands of them die that way each year. We have to do something.
You are absolutely right. From this moment... Well, what a surprise, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time in history, we have a posthumous winner, Agnes Bradshaw. She's dead! But as long as he doesn't give me a dirty look when I order lobster, I don't care.
Blanche!
Oh, all right. Maybe he's not perfect, but I happen to be in a little dating slump right now, and I'm just happier having a man who isn't perfect than looking around for one who is.
That's what Bush told everyone when he was choosing a vice president.
But as long as he doesn't give me a dirty look when I order lobster, I don't care.
Blanche!
Oh, all right. Maybe he's not perfect, but I happen to be in a little dating slump right now, and I'm just happier having a man who isn't perfect than looking around for one who is.
That's what Bush told everyone when he was choosing a vice president.
I'm off to sign up. Wish me luck.
I think it's wonderful that you're taking part in this senior sports classic. You know, I might try entering it myself in 15 years when I'm eligible. If I can come up with an event.
The luge is the only one where you get to lie on your back.
In this their time of need.
And I can't believe that the two of you are so inconsiderate that you would disturb me with something this ridiculous when you know how important my exam is. If I don't pass it, I don't get my raise.
That's it. Everybody out. Sophia, we're scared. I'm scared too that we won't be able to afford meat on the table. You
want to...
Rose, you're too hard on yourself. I know people who think you're dumb over the phone.
Doorbell. Doorbell. I found it.
Good morning.
One, she gave out donuts and coffee to the doughboys before they boarded the trains for Europe. It works, truly. She said no one can be scared when they hear that song. Except maybe the Kaiser.
I don't need a song. I just want to be young and beautiful and healthy again.
Blanche, that's what we...
Possibility that Sophia might be right. Maybe Emily has been abandoned.
Yes, officer, that's correct. Yeah, and we've been trying to reach them all
This time?
Lord, it's been ages since I heard that from a man. Yes, it is my first time.
I can give you a few pointers if you like.
Reflex. I'll fix you a plate of mine, Blanche.
And I'll try some of yours, Rose.
Coming right up. Oh, I hate thunderstorms. They make me a nervous wreck.
That's another reason I don't like to bunk with you, Rose. Everything makes you nervous, and when you're nervous, you...
Oh, never say that, Rose.
But you're a teacher. You think for a living.
Well, don't be so impressed. I have summers off.
How you can stand listening to me and all my ridiculous stories.
Your stories are very...
But you are. Only because you were. Hey, now listen, if you're going to tell her, I'm going to tell her first. What difference does it make who tells her first? Look, this isn't for our good, it's for her good. Now let's just go out there and tell her.
Look, Dorothy, if you let me tell her first, I'll forget about the $500.
That's a lie!
Thank you so much for coming. A man as brilliant as you must be terribly busy.
That change your life didn't change her life.
Well, it's no mystery. The minks won't breed because they're too old.
You're kidding.
Isn't he brilliant?
Somebody sold you minks that are too old to breed. They're worn out. They're not interested.
Dorothy and Blanche. How do you work after all these years?
You don't know who he is, do you, Rose?
Haven't a clue.
Please, don't be embarrassed. We never met before.
Well, then exactly how would you have known her anywhere?
From Charles.
Oh, yeah.
You want to see the Jackson Pollock in Dijon? I love to. Come on, I gotta scrub the toilet anyway.
Ma, we have to talk.
There's nothing to talk about.
That looks like it was colorized by Ted Turner.
Now, just a minute.
But Al Clayton, this doesn't concern you. You're really going to regret this when you have to come begging on hands and knees for forgiveness.
Oh, then I shall never regret it because I never intend to apologize.
We'll see.
All these years wondering and hurting. But now, by his bringing us together, I believe he's forgiven me.
My mother, did you love her?
Yes, very, very much. But then the abbot found out.
What happened?
Should be nice of you.
Why? They didn't believe in anesthesia back then. They had a nurse hold a pillow over your face. So the other patients couldn't hear your screams. You had to pay extra for that. Sicily, love it or leave it.
Visiting Harley with that tramp if he didn't sleep with her.
Now, come on. Blanche may be a little loose, but she's not a tramp.
Okay, here they are, the names of all the men I have dated since my husband died.
What do you know? The tramp keeps records.
Dorothy, most of the men in these pages just fantasized.
Rose, well, come on in. You're missing all the fun. I'll bet you probably thought that a party full of college professors would be stuffy, but not.
Well, he has to leave. I'll be right back.
Bye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye, darling. Be good now. I'm worried about Blanche. I wish she'd let one of us go with her.
Not me, I hate hospitals. My friend Matty Fishbein went into the hospital a healthy guy. Then,
Matter of fact, they could never figure out.
I'm feeling better. I think I'll go check the stand. The big beach festival is this weekend. We have to be open for that. If we don't make some money, we'll lose our lease.
Max, it is out of the question.
she's right. We're too sick. The dream is in.
And if it makes you feel any better, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Oh, thank you, Blanche. This means a lot, coming from a woman who wants to be buried dressed like a majorette. Oh. Ma, you want to come say goodbye to Phil?
I can't go up there.
What?
Well, unless you mind. Oh, I guess I should have asked you first. I can just call him and cancel.
Oh, Blanche, don't be ridiculous. I mean, why should I object?
Well, he was your husband, Dorothy.
Was. We're divorced, remember? He left me for a woman half Blanche's age.
Oh, look. Oh, Blanche, you look beautiful.
But do I look like a mother?
Are you kidding? From the side, you look like you're about to drop twins.
Blanche, relax, honey. You look lovely.
Well, it's just that I'm so nervous about seeing Becky after such a long time, you know. I want everything to be perfect.
It will be.
But
And I bet you liked showing it to him.
Well, we have a place. Now all we need is a caterer.
I have one dropping by this afternoon.
Blanche, did you hire the band?
Rose is supposed to do that.
Well, I warn you, we may end up with a Hans Geflugenhaben yodeling quartet.
That's not true.
I have a few words I'd like to say. First off, I want to thank all of you. This has been a great campaign. Tomorrow at this time, I could actually be your city councilman. But I don't want to be your city councilman unless I can win this job honestly, and there is something that I have...
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, I guess it's a kick out of your slogan.
That's his slogan. Look, everyone, Mr. Terrific.
22 years next fall. You must be Sophia.
And I'm Blanche Devereaux. It's such a pleasure to finally meet you.
Oh, you watch the show?
Why?
Dirty talk?
Well, not Phil, for God's sake.
Dirty talk?
Morning, Sophia.
Morning, Mom.
Sophia. Morning.
Dirty talk?
Later.
There's a man in your bed.
Sophia, there's not.
Here.
What am I gonna do? What on God's green earth am I gonna do?
You can stay home tonight. We're going to watch one of those John Bradshaw specials on PBS.
Yeah, we're gonna see if we can't get Dorothy's inner child to shut up.
Good luck. I'll call Mel Bushman.
Okay, Mrs. Hawkins. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about your mother's history.
Picture it. Sicily, 1900. An olive-skinned woman set sail for the New World.
I was talking about her medical history.
So was I. You think that was a pleasure cruise?
What a shame if I die now. I'm too young. And I'm wearing the wrong underwear.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just me. I had to get in quickly because when
I hate you.
Anyway, I am...
Oh, good. Here they are. Come in, girls.
Hi, I'm Marlon. This is Jackie.
We're from the... Come to dinner tomorrow.
Oh, hello.
Hello, I don't think we've met. I'm Martha McDowell from next door.
Hi, Martha. I see you've met my son Alfonso and my grandson Bobby. They're here from New York on a fishing trip. Thus far, all they've caught is a cold. Nice to... Grand. Just grand.
You know, Blanche, this is like a perfect family. Well, almost perfect. Maybe someday there'll be room for...
Come on, Big Dad. Sit down here on the sofa betwixt us.
Betwixt?
See, that's another word you don't know. You probably don't even know the thrice of them are sitting on the couch together.
Big Daddy, what's this surprise now? Tell me before I burst. Or does it stir emotions deep within you? Could you just throw yourself down and die for it?
It's a dress, Blanche. It's not the Alamo.
Well, it must be pretty special. It took you 5 weeks to find it.
That's because I'm hard to fit.
I can see that, Dorothy. I'm not blind.
I hated Phyllis Gluckman.
I do, but at the rate my friends are going, I won't have to spend that much time with her.
I think Sophia's really been shaken up by this.
She's not the only one.
No, I'll wait because I was feeling frisky. What say we get out the Ouija board and scare up our husbands?
Rose is still having trouble with that friend at work.
Well, I can't just tell her to leave me alone. Maybe someone else can. Someone who's more candid about their feelings.
Well, like who, Sophia?
Give it some thoughts,
Here?
Dorothy, we need a decision now. So, who's it going to be? Me or Pizza Man?
Oh, insults from Lyle Waggoner, huh? How many gold records do you have?
None. I was never married.
Stanley.
Girls, I've made a decision.
What is it, Blanche?
There's just too many precious memories in this house. I'm not about to trade them in for a few lousy dollars.
Check him more. He's doubled his offer.
Tell him we'll be out by the 1st of the month.
Not worrying about the end of the world.
Hey, what's with the long faces?
Oh, we were just talking about the bomb.
Very nice. You haven't even seen my new act.
No, we were not talking about you.
Everybody's going to be talking about me when they see what I cooked up for the talent show.
Back. Oh, don't worry. One sleepless night and a strange bed will be enough for her. In the morning, I'll go over and talk to her and bring her back.
Sophia's not the only one with a sleepless night ahead of her. To tell you the truth, I don't know what to do about Buzz. This might be a second chance at love.
Oh, that's too bad.
Tragic.
Terrible.
But there's hope.
What?
There's really nothing wrong with Baby, physically.
He has a mental problem.
4 grown women decide to live with a pig, and he's the one with a mental problem?
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it a mess.
Take me, Bill.
I'm afraid I popped your bosom.
Don't you worry about a thing.
Go ahead. Make your call.
We'll give you some privacy. We'll go in the other room.
Come on, Ma. Let's go.
What do you think she's going to do?
I think she's going to sell. It's just too much money.
Oh, no, Blanche is too sentimental. I think she's going to stay.
What do you think, Ma? Ma, quiet.
Oh.
Lucky mushroom.
Listen, if you're feeling guilty about not influencing my life, don't. People have been trying to get me to be serious for years.
We made a deal. You promised me that I could tutor you once football season was over, and it looks like it is.
But every couple is different.
You just listen. We were sitting right here. George took my hand in both of his and looked deep into my eyes, and he said, "You know, Blanche, you're a very special lady." And then he said how he just...
Stage of my life.
I used to think Stan would take care of me. I mean, we didn't have much saved, but he was a darn good novelty salesman.
Sounds naive now to think that I placed my hopes for the future on a bald pinhead with the morals of a maggot who made his living selling plastic dog dew. I thought it would be fun.
Well, have yourself a good time and try not to overdo it.
Blanche, what is that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. It's just that these things can be a little strenuous for a woman of your years.
Who am I, Mamie Eisenhower? Renee, Jenny just left for college. All your kids are gone. This is a perfectly legitimate problem.
It's the empty nest syndrome. When I had it, I didn't know what it was. I was just very depressed. By the time I figured out what it was, I was going to tell Charlie, but he died that night. I was so...
What? Oh my God. Yes, all right.
What is it?
It's Mario's uncle. Mario has run away.
Oh, no. Well, where would he go?
Well, there's only one place I can think of. I'm going to get dressed and go.
Oh, wait a minute. We'll go with you, Dorothy.
Portion.
What didn't you declare, Blanche?
You.
Me?
And Rose and Sophia. I think over the past 5 years, I might have forgotten to mention that y'all are living here with me and paying rent.
We just slipped your mind?
Well, of course not, darling, but you know I think of you girls as family.
Developing, an attraction I've been trying to deny. Blanche, what are you doing?
It's a curse. My beauty's always been a curse. I'm sorry, Dorothy, but...
Yes, Blanche, you landed on grab that dough. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, we're shafted.
That's right, Sophia. The green team automatically wins a chance to grab that dough in our magic money machine. Come this way.
And it was the legitimacy and the honesty and the reality that they brought to almost every episode, and the juxtapositions of some very serious stuff that we did over the years with...
Try soap and water. I have to call Miles. He must be out of his mind with worry.
Rose?
Oh, darling, we heard.
Rose, it's awful. Look, we don't have much time.
Oh, I'm so sorry about this, Miles.
Can we get this guy out of here? I don't want to be killed again.
Well, my plan with the truck drivers didn't work, thanks to little Miss Straight-Laced here. So I have been in every front yard in a 6-block radius getting these penny savers from the paper boys.
She was a woman possessed, Dorothy. Caught some on the fly, scaled a couple of roofs, and she had a brilliant idea how to avoid guard dogs.
You made her...
I'll see you girls in the locker room.
Vaughn, she's not serious.
Never has been, never will be.
Okay, then you'll need new gym bags, water bottles, vitamin packs, and most importantly, a sports training bra to minimize jiggle and bounce.
Yvonne, honey, I think you're missing the whole point of having breasts.
We'll take them.
Nice seeing you.
Not so fast. There are some things I have to say. There are a lot of things that I have to say. Words can't express what I have to say. What I went through, what you put me through. I can't do this in a restaurant.
Good.
But I will.
Oh, hi, can I make y'all some lunch?
Sure, what are you fixing?
Fruit salad.
That sounds good. I'll go get Sophia.
Oh, no, don't bother. She said she has no appetite since she was stabbed in the back.
Oh, my God, who stabbed Sophia?
The chef at Benihana. Angela.
So glad you're here. I don't have time to explain because I have to catch a plane. But this gentleman would like to talk to you. Merry Christmas.
Dr. Escobar, perhaps we should talk too. I'm Dr. Rooney from the Mayo Clinic. I'd like to fill you in on the particulars of this man's case.
When I get that way, all kinds of feelings tumbling all over themselves. Well, you know, you're not quite blue because you're not really sad, and although you're a little bit jealous, you wouldn't say you're green with envy, and every now and then you realize you're kind of scared, but you'd hardly call yourself yellow. I hate that feeling. I just hate it. And I hate the color magenta.
So, when I say action, you pick up the pizza, taste it, and say, that's a mighty tasty pizza.
Is everybody ready?
Yeah, one thing. Do I look at my mother or at the camera?
Look at the camera, and here's a little tip.
To them. Fine, but I'll need an answer. I'm not going to wait for you forever.
Rose, honey, you feeling better?
I'm still so ashamed.
Oh, Rose, nobody's gonna remember you even making that scene. When we left, everybody was still talking about Dorothy leading that busboy conga line. Oh, thank goodness we're home. That's the worst trip I've ever been on.
Blanche, how can you say that?
How can she say that? We lost our luggage. We slept in a hotel lobby. Our purses were stolen.
We won Zippo on the game show.
But we still have our friendship we made up on the plane.
Once you've been hit by more lightning than the World Trade Center.
I was hit by the Thunderbolt once.
Probably a direct hit to the forehead.
It was the first time I saw my Charlie. I was 7 and he was 8.
About leaving the country.
I'm not skipping bail, pussycat. I'd never make it. Every cab driver, waitress, and skycap between here and Sicily would be only too eager to talk to the police.
Why do you say that?
I undertip.
Look, Ma, I know you're nervous, but Herb is a brilliant lawyer. And, honey, you have the love and support you are. That's a joke. You see, Blanche didn't mention that you were twins.
Oh, well, I never met Bob until tonight.
Blanche, I told you we were exactly alike.
Dorothy, you're going to be thanking me for years to come. Shall I go right to sleep? Huh, Dorothy?
During.
Girls, we can't drink plain milk.
Why not?
It's disgusting. If we're going to have milk, we need cookies.
Hell, if I'm going to have cookies, I'm going to have cheesecake.
Is there cheesecake?
Chocolate cheesecake.
You bought chocolate?
Too. Where is he now?
Oh, I wish I could tell you. But I really don't know anything about him anymore. When I knew him, he was a professor at a college.
That's hard to believe.
Well, it's one of the few places they have professors.
No, I know that. I meant...
Can't you put yourself in my position?
Apparently, I'm not limber enough.
That was good.
Blanche, I know what happened between...
Stroke, 2 aneurysms, and a spastic colon.
Sounds like a guy I play checkers with.
Hi, Renee. Oh, hi, Rose.
Then you will talk to him tonight.
I will try.
Oh, Renee.
Dorothy, it's crazy, but I feel like how can I bother him? He's doing all this important stuff, saving lives. And I'm going to bother him because I'm a little unhappy.
Dear Rose, just wanted to let you know baby arrived safely. He was really happy to be back on the farm. His last 36 hours on this good earth were...
What? What?
Baby died. Poor baby.
Joy.
Are the batteries included?
Hang on to your cannolis because the 4 of us are going to be contestants on Grab That Dough.
Grab that Ma, do you mean that ridiculous game show where people humiliate themselves for the sake of their small clubs and nightclubs? All within reach, dance the samba till morning, then lie on the beach. Each view is a postcard, each day a great time. The cream of the crop, it's the top of the line. Miami, Miami.
Left it open on the kitchen table. I was 20 pages in before I realized it wasn't a Sidney Sheldon novel.
Rose Nyland, I want you out of my house this instant. Oh, well, Rose Nyland, I'm never going to speak to you again as long as I live.
And since we have no water, we'll save it, Ma. I am going to tell Uncle Angelo the truth.
It's only for a couple of hours more.
Ma, I can't do it. I mean, pretending we're married, acting as though nothing happened, it's making me crazy.
It's time to take my heart medicine.
You need a glass of water to take your pill?
No pills. I take a shot of scotch at 12 years old if you got it.
Rosie's dead.
No.
Yes.
Oh, my God. The poor man. And with a new farm and everything.
Honey, I'm sorry. Dear Blanche, I guess you know by now, I'm really sorry. The thing is, I really liked you. This time was different. You're a special lady. Look, Rose made this for her daughter. Now, you know you're not supposed to eat it until she gets here.
Oh, please, there's enough food here to feed my entire village in Sicily.
Blanche!
Oh, dear, Dorothy, can you help me to the chair? Oh, my back gave out.
I figured that would have been about the third thing to go.
Honey, what happened? I know my mother.
Oh, really? You're the one who said she wasn't going to leave in the first place. You know, Dorothy, it's not just your mother who left. I feel like she's my mother, too.
I know, honey, but don't worry. She'll be back.
Now that she's gone, who am I going to go to in the middle of the night with my deepest personal problems?
Wait a minute.
I was just trying to be hospitable, I swear. I sent the kids to the symphony to hear Mr. Henry Mancini's tribute to the Pink Panther. I didn't expect him to come back here and jump into bed. Besides, it's not the end of the world, you know. These things do happen. Why, the same thing happened to me when I was in my urn that is about to erupt from a man who just spent a cold, lonely year cooped up with a pack of dwarfs. I'm not sure. All I know is the sight of a Santa sets my body aflame with unbridled desire.
Honey, that took a lot of courage.
You all right? No! This is the worst day of my life.
Oh, come on, honey, it's not that bad.
I made a
Hives. You got yourself mixed up with a real hustler. Sorry.
Well, you won't be needing me today.
Blanche, do you want to read the note? Do you want me to read it to you?
See, who's buying? Pulse or pressure? Pressure.
140 over 80.
130 over 80. 120 over 70. Your treat, Esther. And I'd stay away from the sausage if I were you.
Sophia, would you like to come to my art class today?
Did you talk Maury Shimowitz into posing naked yet?
Dorothy, you're sleeping with a liar.
Don't worry about it, Rose. Most of the people I've slept with were liars. Good night.
Dorothy, a lie is like It's from my ancestors. The Vikings were a seafaring people, you know.
They also wore horns on their head and metal braziers. This is not the same.
So he dumped you, huh?
He did not dump me. Jeffrey is being transferred to the Aleutian Islands. He's going to a top-secret base where he can't have any this money that you forgot to give to the IRS, what did you do with it?
I can't remember what I did with every penny. I know I gave some of it to charity.
Charitable deductions, Blanche, that's great. What was it, United Fund, Greenpeace, do you remember?
In 1985, I bought the We Are the World album.
Got out of the car, I noticed a swarthy man with a weapon.
Swarthy man with a weapon?
What are you doing?
Buenos dias, Fernando. The gardener trimming the hedge.
I was running, he was blurred. Oh no, Blanche has been attacked.
Sort of.
Oh,
I just love watching you two kids kiss. It's so beautiful to see. He loves you, pussycat, he loves you. Listen, Luke, I want you to know, I don't feel like I'm losing a daughter. I feel like I'm gaining a son. Son, where the...
And you...
My final words were, thank you, baby, glue, glue, glue.
how did you die, Dorothy?
Well, you know that sign at the gorilla cage at the zoo, do not lean over the fence?
Yeah?
They mean it.
I feel awful. Just awful. How could I have been so stupid.
No, it's okay.
I missed the family angle. He's your uncle. Niece makes uncle live in Roach Motel.
It's better than I do. If you think they're the kind of people who can handle it, I'd prefer to tell them.
Here we are, ice cream clowns with sugar-coated balls for everybody.
It'll be our little secret.
Hi, you must be Jean. I'm Rose.
Nice to meet you, Rose.
Ice cream clown.
Not proud of this, but there's something I have to show you.
Oh, please, I've done a lot worse. I've done panties over pants, bras over blouses. One East I...
What, Tess?
I didn't know you weren't supposed to cut them out. I never felt so rejected in my life. Until now.
Boy, this personals idea was really a mistake.
There must be something we can do.
I think we've done quite enough already, Blanche.
I have an idea. I'm gonna set her... I hadn't. Well, the point is, I was still feeling a little vulnerable, and I was afraid if I got intimate with somebody too quickly, I might end up getting hurt. So I just gave it up, cold turkey.
And it worked for you, Blanche?
Well, not entirely. Barely a month had gone by before I
don't like the hard stuff.
Hi, Steph.
Stephanie.
God, am I beat. That London trip is a killer. I've got to be in Paris in 12 hours. I'm going to get some rest.
Hi, Liz. We haven't met, but
Stephanie's mother. I'd recognize you anywhere.
No, I'm Rose, your new roommate.
Obviously, the scale is broken.
I'm not surprised after that kind of punishment.
All right, Rose, you think you're so tiny? Why don't you get weighed?
Oh, I don't need to, Dorothy. I never gain weight.
Show us, Rose.
Well, okay, but I can promise you I weigh exactly the same as I did on my wedding day.
Cannoli? What does an Irishman know about cannoli?
And when I was a kid in Brooklyn, every Sunday my father used to go to Zampano's Bakery for cannoli.
I never dreamed you grew up in Brooklyn.
Oh, sure. Our whole block was Irish. The other block was Italian. We used to take turns beating each other up on the way home from school.
I'm not going to eat all of this at once, Sophia. There's an I Love Lucy marathon on tonight. I'm setting up for 12 straight hours of classic TV.
I never cared for that show. Every single episode, Lucy said the same thing. Ricky, why can't I be in the show? Ricky, why can't I be in the show? Why couldn't she be in the show?
Birthday parade. You probably don't know this, but my hometown was founded by Heinrich von Anderdrenen. The first man to ever can tuna in its own natural juices. Anyway, it was the 50th anniversary celebration of the founding of our town. An important man in my life. But as much as I cared about him, I can't help but care about you, too. You're like a sister to me, and I can't throw that away. So, I forgive you for being a moralless, emotionally needy.
You won out. I figured you would. I overheard Blanche telling the other girls last night that you got all the brains, charm, and sex appeal, while your twin brother Rob the Slob batted a big fat 0.
Okay, Rob, I'm ready. Let's go.
You're Rob? Hi, Blanche.
God, what do you have in those boxes?
As we say in St. Olaf, crapola in a box.
Excuse me, I can't stand her when she's feeling her oats.
Rose, you're a pretty sharp deal maker. We've all underestimated you. Now come over here. Taste. I thought I was safe backed up against these pillows.
See what's keeping Trudy and Dorothy.
Yeah, probably got caught.
Pig.
Hey, you were no great looker when I brought you home from the hospital. I loved you anyway.
Oh, he sure is cute. Come here, baby. Oh, I haven't had a pig as a pet since I was a little girl.
Just forget that, Rose. I want that filthy beast out of my house now.
Fine. Meal and black bananas.
Mom, I'll do that.
No, you will not.
You don't have to clean up after
I
me.
enjoy doing it.
Yeah, why not double your fun? Good morning, everybody.
Hi, Blanche.
Honey, how's your back?
Terrible. Well, the doctor...
The town started digging like crazy, kneeling by the grave, using their hands even, dirt flying and Beatrice screaming. And when they opened that coffin, there he was, dead as a doornail.
No.
Did I say there was going to be a question and answer period after I spoke?
What's going around?
Cranky. Would it be ever anything else?
Dry Blanche.
Oh, come on, girl. Now let's put on a happy face. We'll get better much faster. My cousin Dennis was a perfect example of that. When he was 16 years old, he caught his sideburns in the hay baler.
I just found out that Mammy Watkins and Big Daddy had an affair. They were lovers. For over 50 years.
We can't even get anybody to do our windows.
Honey, are you sure?
Yes, Mammy. Nobody uses it.
You would take a desert people and put them in the ice and snow?
With the proper clothes, they'll be fine.
Renee, listen, you want to talk. Don't call a talk show. Talk to your husband.
Blanche, at the hospital, they call him St. George. I'm married.
It's never too soon to start a baby book.
Oh, boy, we're going to a sperm bank. I can't think of a better way to pep up a slow day.
I was talking about patience. Rose, just tell Ernie that sex is not the most important part of a relationship. Just ask anybody married to an Englishman.
I'm going to call Ernie right now. I think we have a lot to talk about.
To revenge.
Oh, look at this one. Scrunched up little frown. Kind of reminds me of my mother. Now that I see the two of you so much in love, I realize I was just being selfish. Ma, I want you to be happy. And I know Pop would too.
A knitmobile.
Maybe she should drive a nitwitmobile.
Honey, I think you should just call a friend.
Oh, Boris, would you all mind waiting out in the car for a few minutes? I want to talk to Dorothy.
Sure, come on, Rob. Bob!
Blanche, I'm really sorry, but I think I have to say.
I've never been so depressed in all my life.
Oh, Ma, it doesn't mean anything. 50 is just a number.
You don't understand, Dorothy. I always had plans, dreams, things I wanted to accomplish by the time I was 50.
What kind of dreams?
Well,
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
see, I came around to your side.
You gave him money, didn't you?
It's not like it's two things in this world, as Cecilia knows. When pasta sticks to a wall, it's done. When a body sticks to cement, it's dead.
Why did it have to happen? Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Dorothy, meet my director, Cy Ferber. Cy, my daughter, Dorothy.
Daughter? You're kidding.
Cy, I assure you, I won't be flattered if you say you thought she was my sister.
No.
Well, name Petrillo. I take offense of that. No one in my family ever left a body to be found.
Okay.
There. It's colic. My children had it. You give them brandy.
For colic?
Yes, after dinner with a cigar. Rose, you give brandy for teething. You rub it on their...
Well, I guess it depends on how you look at it. And Dr. Gordon W. Taylor obviously looked at it with desire in his eyes. Why else would he ask me out for Friday night?
So you canceled the surgery for a date?
Well, it wasn't just any old date. It was a date with a plastic surgeon, Rose. Beauty is his stock in trade. He can create any face, any body he wants.
That's him. He's early. I haven't finished my face.
Well, the only thing left is to dip it in bronze. We'll go. I wonder what he looks like.
I just hope he doesn't have hair in his ears.
Sophia, have you all had a chance to catch up on old times?
Yeah, Angela filled me in on how all my friends and family back home are doing.
How is everybody, Angela?
Dead. Angela and I are the only two left of the original family.
It's not worrying about the end of the world.
Hey, what's with the long faces?
Oh, we were just talking about the bomb.
Very nice. You haven't even seen my new act.
No, we were not talking about you.
Everybody's going to be talking about me when they see what I cooked up for the talent show.
Au revoir. Oh, hello, Sophia.
Hello, Eddie. Oh, Eddie, I never noticed that beauty mark on your neck.
What beauty mark?
That one.
I've known the hundreds of memories I have of just the two of us eating ice cream on the stoop of our building, or going through the drawers at Grandma's house, or dressing up like the Bronte sisters. How those memories fill me with joy. It was our pleasure, Jamie.
See y'all.
Blanche, I love the girls, but they don't seem as old as you said.
It's the lighting.
Charming man.
And so handsome. Oh, as they say in St. Olaf.
Is it serious?
Very. If I can't afford a new fall wardrobe, I'll never land myself a doctor. No offense, Marty.
You know, Blanche, sometimes I don't think you're serious about me.
Don't be silly. I love you as much as I could any dry cleaner.
You're getting there, rest. You're doing fine.
Dr. Jackson, outside call. Dr. Jackson, outside call.
You know why I call you Pussycat, Pussycat?
Why, Ma? Because you only gave me yarn for Christmas?
Seeing if I can get more than halfway across the street before the don't walk sign comes on. Trying to stay awake on the John. Hoping it is the John. Competition is the thing that keeps me going. But if you want me
far and wide and never lose heart, for I know one day my prince will come.
Now, what was that supposed to mean?
I wasn't paying close attention, but from what I could make of it, she's gonna sleep with that little black guy prince. Welcome to show business. What? Goodbye. Hi, Sophia. Later.
Hi, girls. Oh, loved meeting your director friend yesterday.
Make her feel special.
Oh, and what kind of woman am I?
The kind who should live with her mother.
Now, come in, Doctor.
Oh, Dorothy.
Hello, Dorothy.
Carol, this isn't a good time.
Well, you know me. When is it a good time?
I'm with him. We were on a date when you beeped him.
Oh, I know.
Come on, Ma, too easy.
That's what I was going to say. My talent is molding men. And I'm not doing this just for myself. I'm doing it for baseball, for the fans. The community expects something of me.
Oh, I know.
No, just skip it. We're late. This is so stupid.
What's the big deal? I can go check.
No, there's no time. You're the one that's going to be embarrassed, not me. I'll be waiting in the car.
Boy, he makes Wallace Beery look like Adolphe Menjou.
Has been a long time.
Anyway, we had to till the soil, so I volunteered to pull the plow and I hurt my back.
How long have you been taking these pills?
I guess around 30 years.
30 years? Rose, I doubt that your doctor wanted you to take those things for...
People named Petrillo.
I take offense of that. No one in my family ever left a body to be found.
Community service. You know, back home we didn't have a community organization for females. Unless you count Miss Maggie's house on the hill. Those girls would stand on their heads for you. Of course, I heard that cost you $10 extra.
Blanche!
To me.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Now, good luck.
Honey, oh, hi, Dorothy. Honey, can I talk to you?
No, go away.
But I can't sleep, Sophia, and it's all because Rose isn't talking to me.
I could care less. Now, get out of my room.
Sophia?
I'm not in. Wait for the beep, then leave a message.
Friends.
We used to be. We're not anymore.
What's wrong?
Are gross and disgusting, and you make my skin crawl.
You can help me change.
What's going on?
Oh, Arnie thinks I'm going to sleep with him because his wife died.
Hold it, Elsie's not dead. She's at a fat farm in Sarasota. Now the truth's out.
Are you all right?
I am now.
I can't believe this is the shuttle to St. Olaf.